Good. Hello, YouTube. This is Randy Williams again. Couple of my previous videos, I mentioned the way I support myself while I'm sending the containers around the world, sending them overseas, collecting goods, your donated goods. One of the ways that I support myself is through what you see here behind me, scrap. Today I'm down at the warehouse. This is the back room of the warehouse where I keep just little 5-gallon buckets of scrap around. I consider it scrap. Like faucets, wires, machinery, maybe tools that stop working or something like that. And what I'm going to do is to try to get the maximum value out of what you've thrown away. Look at here. This here is just a bucket of short wires, which I have to take to get the maximum value off. I need to strip them down. So I'm gonna, I know I'm all off camera, cutting my head off and everything else here. There's another tool. Here we go. We have this, we have this, and we even have a hacksaw. Okay. We'll set them back here so that we can get have access to them. All right. Now, like with wires, this is just an example. That's my trash can, but you see I'm using it for a table. Strip the outer coating off, which this type of wire isn't the type of wire you want to strip the outer coating off. For all of you scrappers out there, this is not number one, it's number two. There's a whole bunch of little bitty copper wires. I don't know how well you can see that, but there's a whole bunch of little bitty copper wires in this one. The ones that I would normally strip down, oh, here's one. You can feel the difference. Lay that there. This one here is pretty easy to bend. All right, because you got maybe 20 wires in it. All right, maybe not 20. Maybe 10 or 15 wires in that little bitty thing. Well, in this one, you only have one, and they're about the same diameter. So this is number one, copper. This is like number two copper, or whatever. And I really, for me to strip it, I'm wasting time. So I'm gonna throw it in the number two barrel, and I'm gonna concentrate on number one. That number two, a lot of scrappers, if they're out in the country, out in the boondocks or whatever, then they may go ahead and burn number two to get the maximum value out of it. But to try to skin it is almost a headache just waiting for you, because the wires will get underneath your knife blade and you end up chucking away more copper than what you intended. But this way, and I have even a better tool to do this. I really don't like using razors. This is not a blood and gut video. This is just me at work. But this is how I support myself. If I was like really pushing it, I should be pushing it very hard. I have about 3 weeks before the container will land in Guinea-Bissau, West Africa. And this is how I get my money for my airfare as well. So that the majority of your donations, if not all of your donations, can go to the shipping of and the maintaining of the container. The more you get into the website, my videos, you'll see that the container project is point blank my life. This is what I believe God has given me to do. I love it. As you can see, I do it for nothing. And it's exciting. I mean, it has its ups and downs. I mean, when you can't, you know, you're looking at deadlines and it's like, okay, where's the money coming from, you know? And, you know, I look over in this corner and it's almost empty and I'm like, okay, where's it coming from? I don't know. But then, you know, somebody send a check in or a money order in, and it just reassures me, hey, you're doing a good thing. You're doing the right thing. You know, all I'm doing here at From Your Heart to the World, or what we're doing here at From Your Heart to the World, is just trying to give people a hand up. You know, you see so much, you see so many companies taking everybody's money and claiming to do stuff with it, you know. So when you go to where they're claiming they've made such a difference and you see there's no difference made at all, you still see people starving, you see people without clothes, without shoes, you see children without toys, I mean simple toys, you know. And to me that, I'm like, no, we can do better than that. So I come back and this is what I do. I scrap. This allows me, it gives me an income. Like right now scrap is down, but it gives me an income, allows me to take care of my shelter, and it also offset the overhead here. Some of these little bitty ones I won't even mess with them. I just throw them all in a #1 bucket. I think it's like $1 or a pound or something like that. But this is why I'm scraping I'm peeling the plastic off of the copper wire. Now this is considered, I know everybody's waiting for me to tell them what it is to see if I really know my stuff. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. It's been over 20 years ago. Over 20 years ago, I had two wonderful uncles that taught me how to scrap. Now I knew as a child, I saw people picking up scrap metal in the alleys, but I didn't know what I consider the details. This is #1, bright and shiny. But I didn't know the details involved in with scrapping. And my two uncles, Uncle Clee and Uncle Bob in Los Angeles, California, both of them were scrappers. One worked for the city. He actually retired from, no, he worked for the Park District. He retired from the Park District in Los Angeles, California. And the other, all he did was scrap. And they both, it was two different type of people, actually. I mean, wow. Uncle Bob, we would be carrying this bucket here, a wire, down and selling it as unclean. But Uncle Clee, this is all he did was scrap. So what he would do is sit down like I and just scrape all the plastic off, the insulation off of these wires. And he'd take it down and sell it as #1 bright and shiny. Uncle Bob would take you in a truck, we might get $30 or $40, but that's every day. He's gonna take something to the yard. Come on, gotta get down to the yard, whatever it is, gotta get down to the yard. But Uncle Clee, he sat on a truck. He sat on a half a truckload. He wait until that truck is full. She's squatting. Then he'll mosey in there with his 50-gallon barrels of this, that, and the other. He very seldom messed around with tin, like refrigerators and stoves and stuff. He was always a big guy. He always wanted the big bucks. But when he come out of the yard, he's coming out with nothing less than $1,000. That was his paycheck for the week. If he's gonna wait, if he hold the truck up for the whole week. Sometimes he would carry it in twice. Like if he's on a hot pickup or on a roll, he may end up dumping his truck twice. He may end up with anywhere from $3,000 to $6,000 at the end of the week. Jumping was good then. But so they taught me a lot. And now I'm sitting here, I'm cleaning this copper wire, and hopefully somebody learns something. This is what you call survival. It would probably be a lot easier for me to go to work, get a job, a normal job, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and just let everybody take care of themselves. But that's not what Creator had in store for me. So I'm here cleaning this little red wire in front of you, saying, regardless of the situation around you, there's always a way of escape. Always. If it's not copper wire you're picking up, you can be picking up cans. There's always something that you can find, something that people are throwing away that you can resell. This is just one of my survival avenues. I have another one which I've shown you in several videos, I just never went into. When I'm out scrapping, a lot of times I may pick something up that I'm not going to send over. I'm not going to put it in a container, but I know has a resale value. And what I will do is take that item and put it on eBay, sell it, and use the funds for my airfare or my livelihood here in Peoria. So there's another way. There's always a way. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not difficult, but there is a way. A lot of times we wish that, hey, just let it fall out the sky into my pocket and it'll be over. Well, it don't happen that way. There's work to be done. There are times when people, like I mentioned earlier, there are times when somebody may send a check or send a money order, and I can exhale. Again, most of the time it's work. I'm cleaning metal, picking up scrap, doing whatever I can do, whatever I need to do to survive and to keep From Your Heart to the World afloat. We're excited. We just sent that last container off, and maybe one of these videos I get the staff involved, get everybody involved. But you keep hearing me say we. It's like, Randy, I don't see no we. All I ever see is you. Well, there is a we. We don't have a big staff, but there's some people. We have a board. We have a secretary. We're gonna have to call her in a minute. This here is more or less. It's not trash, but it'll go with like the tins and. Well, I wonder if that was the. Well, I hope it wasn't. Man, I hope it wasn't. We have someone gave us a copy machine, but it didn't have the cord to it. And I thought I had seen a cord that would fit it, and I'm hoping, folks, that wasn't the cord. Because if it was, Anyway, it's a copy, printer, scanner, fax machine. If it is, well, we'll just wait until we come across another cord. Okay. These are like cords off your vacuum sweeper, irons, any kind of just plain electrical cord will go over there. They're in a world of their own. Okay, and this one, I'm gonna put it in there. I'm not sure if it's a long one. We're gonna do a little mixing just to speed things up here. Get through this box, then we get down to some of the faucets. I'm not gonna hold you. My name is Randy Williams. I may give you another video when I get some of this down. Oh, I found this ring. While I was out scrapping, I picked up a box of stuff and this ring was in it. Anyway, nice ring, huh? Maybe eBay? I doubt it. It'll probably go over in one of the containers. If it's not something I personally need or pray for or whatever, you say, well, you can keep that for yourself. Yeah, I could, but I don't need it. I'm not into a lot of material gain. My gain is helping other people. I get enjoyment from it. I feel this is what God would have me to do, and that's what I do. Hey, look, we've been in this video for quite a while, and I probably have to cut it. So we'll talk to you later. Thank you. Hope you saw that.